Hello, beautiful friends. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video and just taking time out of your day to spend it with me. I'm always so grateful for that. And if you're new today, welcome. So today I thought we could just do a very laid back get ready with me using all affordable makeup. A lot of these products I haven't used in a very long time, but I know I love. And I think I just have one new product, you guys. So I thought I could catch you guys up what's going on in my life. There's been some questions about the kids. So I do want to touch base on that. So why don't you guys go grab your makeup, come back, and we'll sit back and chat. I absolutely love doing these kind of videos. It really forces me to go deep into my collection and pull things out that I haven't used in a very long time and share them all over again with you guys. It's like, getting new products, but not getting new products. So let's just get into this, you guys. I've already primed my eyes and I am going to be using a tape. I just been finding with hooded eyes for me, I really love using tape, you guys. I feel like the eye look comes out looking a little better. I don't know, just more crisp, and I don't have to use a liquid liner when I do this. So I don't know, you guys, I might be using a tape quite often because I just find it so much easier, and I've gotten the placement down pretty good, I think. Okay, so the palette I'm going to use today that I dug out of my collection is this one by Essence. You guys, this is such a beautiful, cool tone palette, and it's called Don't Worry Be. And I have used it one other time on my channel. It's just super simple and easy to use, and I just love the color story. So that's what I'm going to be using today. And I'm using my new AOA brushes. I really love these brushes. They're pretty darn good. And I'm going to be using this shade here. And this is called, let's see, you guys, Positive. Yeah, this is such a beautiful palette, you guys. And it's like $4.99. And I think I even said it in the other video when I was reviewing it the first time that there was like only one other palette that was like this. So yeah, I don't know, you guys. I wish they would come out with more because it's actually a very nice, easy palette to use. Okay, so as you can see, this is blending out really nice, and I love this shade. Okay, so now I am going to go into this deep shade here, and I'm putting it on this really cool shaped brush here. It's just very easy to work with, especially on this outer corner here. Okay, and I will tell you with this palette, I do remember you do have to dip into that deeper shade, just to build up on it. You could go pretty light, but I do like my outer corner to be pretty deep, so I will be dipping into that a few times. Okay, you guys, let's catch you up to speed. What's been going on in my life? We haven't chatted in a while. So Lucy Lou, you guys, I brought her on the video the last time, but she is just a handful. Let me tell you, my mom has her hands full with this little one, but she is just precious. But you guys, she's a puppy, and we're just not used to having puppies. I've never had a puppy, to tell you the truth. I've always adopted my dogs, and they always have been older. So Mimi, my first one, she was I think she was just under a year old when we got her, and Kane was about a year and a half is what they're estimating. So we've never had a puppy, and let me just tell you. Kane, our dog, our big dog, he has patience of a saint because I don't know. He's like our built-in babysitter. She gets her last series of puppy shots next, I think it's in 2 weeks, you guys. And then she can finally go to the groomer because my mom is like horrified. She's like, she looks like a little homeless dog. Her hair is like all long and shaggy. And yeah, so she'll be going to the groomers very soon. Okay, so if you guys follow me over on Instagram, you guys know that Amanda has already left and she is living full time in Arizona, and she's staying at her parents' condo. They have had it, you know, that condo there for a very long time until they can move into their apartment. Now, Kurt went down there when she first went, and he was only there, I think, for like 4 days. He just wanted to go get her settled, and he actually had a couple interviews while he was there, and he found a job, you guys, and it sounds fantastic, perfect for him. He's super excited. I was super worried about that because she actually was the reason why they left so quickly is because she got a job, her dream job, with a company that she's worked for quite some time, but she got the promotion she's been, you know, wanting, and that's why they moved. But Kurt really didn't have a job at that point, so he did find something, and it sounds, like I said, fantastic. I'm super excited and happy and relieved for that, you know, that he did find something. So anyway, he was only there for 4 days, and he has come back. So he's home, and he's home until the 27th. So he's just basically getting the house ready. They got to sell the house, all that. So they got to be out. I think the closing is, I want to say, like the 12th of this month, and they got to be out by the end of the month. So Amanda's coming back on April 22nd, and she's going to finish, you know, helping Kurt pack up this house, and we'll help it, you know, of course. And then her and I are flying down to Arizona on the 27th while the boys drive. And I think I mentioned that in another video. So, you guys, I haven't, you know, it hasn't hit me yet that, you know, they are going to be living there permanently because, like I said, you know, Kurt's still here. She's coming back. I'm going down there. So, you know, it hasn't really hit me that this is all happening. So, a lot of people are like, you know, I can't believe how well you're doing and stuff like that. Well, because I know I'm going to be seeing them very soon, and Kurt's still here. So that's what's going on with the kids, you guys. So in a few weeks, I can't even tell you what my mindset is going to be. So I've been trying to really film as much as I can because, you know, I might have to take some time off again. And I'm hoping to have a few, you know, videos in my backup to be able to post and won't seem, you know, that I'm gone too long. Okay, you guys, as you can see, what, you know, how beautiful that palette is. Okay, so what I've been doing a lot too is going in with just a pencil liner, and this one is by Sheglam, and it's a retractable, you know, like gel liner instead of the felt tip liner. I've just been doing this a lot lately, you guys, and it just seems to look a little softer. It's a little easier, and it's more forgiving. So I just kind of stamp it all along, or as close as I can, to my lash line. And then I just take a angled brush here and just make sure that the tape is nice and taut against the skin. And I just smudge it out. This is actually Easter weekend, and today is actually Good Friday. So I will be seeing Kurt for Easter, which I'm super excited about. And we'll probably go out to dinner maybe tonight or tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm going to try to see Kurt as much as possible before he leaves. Okay, you guys, let's see the moment of truth and see how well I lined that up. Yeah, as you can see, how crisp that looks, and it almost looks like I have done a wing, but I haven't. Then what I like to do is right now is to take a nice fluffy and natural hair brush and just kind of smooth out those edges just so it's not so harsh. And voila, that looks really nice. Now what I'm going to do is go into this beautiful silver shimmer shade there, and just place that on my finger. And I'm just going to place this on the outer portion of the eye. And on the inner corner, I'm going to use this beautiful lighter shade here. And these are super buttery, these shimmers here. So you got to be super careful because they are pigmented. Okay, so let's get into the complexion. And lately what I've been doing is using these oil blotting sheets and going in and just, you know, picking up any oil and skincare that's just sitting on top of the skin And this has just been really helping keeping my T-zone not so oily throughout the day. And as you can see, look at all that, you guys. And that would just be sitting, you know, on top of the makeup. And while going through my drawers, I found this by e.l.f. It's an oil control pore minimizing serum. Has niacinamide in it, willow bark extract, and tea tree. So this has been sitting in there for a while, you guys. Let's see what this is all about. So it is a liquid. And I don't even remember this, you guys. So it looks like that. And it goes on pretty, yeah, it's actually quite soothing, but I don't know about pore minimizing because there's a lot of slip to it. It is drying down and becoming more matte. So if anything, if it could really keep my oils at bay, that would be even nice anyway. So yeah, I don't really see a huge difference in my pores. I can always tell right here, and they don't look blurred or anything. So maybe over time, that would work, or maybe, you know, I will tell a difference once I get my foundations on. And I'm not going to use primers today because I really want to revisit this. It's by Pixie. It's their Skin Treats. Is a hydrating milky mist, has hyaluronic acid in it and oat. So I haven't used this in a very long time, so I'm super excited to try this again. Ooh, the mister is super nice, very light and airy. Ooh, I love that. And there is like a little scent, but it's not strong or, you know, or offensive or anything like that. It's just a very nice, clean scent. And it does give my skin a little bit of tact, it seems like. I don't know, you guys. Yeah, I'm super happy I brought that out. And then for my foundation, I'm actually going to use this. It's by L'Oreal. It's their Age Perfect 4-in-1 tinted balm. I haven't used this forever, and not because I didn't like it. It's because of the shade. But since I am a little darker right now, I think this will work. But I still think it's going to be a little bit too dark or too yellow is what I remember. So yeah, it's just off a little bit, you guys. That's why I never used it as much as I would have liked to. I should have went and got a different shade. And this one I got in the shade light 20. I mean, that's light. So what I did bring down, because I know that the shade is off quite a bit, is this, you guys, my blue e.l.f. and this is their color corrector. This will really take that yellow down, and any kind of darkness that I don't want. This blue is just a miracle little product here. So I'm just going to place about that much, you guys, because I don't want to lighten it up too much, but it'll just take away that yellow tone that this gives me. Okay, and I do think I remember like using a brush. So I'm just going to place a little bit on here and really just blend this in. Ooh, you guys, it is such a beautiful product to apply. It's just very, almost like a skincare. Yeah, it just feels very nice on the skin, super easy to blend. And I think that is good that I added that blue. Yeah, I think without it, it just had that really orange or yellow undertone. And for what I remember when I used this, it's very skin-like and will keep like a glow to your skin. It doesn't dry down matte. If you have oily skin, I don't know how this would work. If you do have oily skin and have used this product, if you could write in the comment section how it works on your skin, because it would just be good to know. Okay, what I'm thinking is happening a little bit here, you guys, is that pore minimizer is interfering slightly because it's just in the T-zone. And it could be I should have just waited a little bit longer to apply this little foundation or balm, because there is a slight, I mean, yeah, slight pilling. Yeah, you guys, I think that pore filler, either it's too old or it didn't mix very well with this, but everywhere else it looks really pretty. As you can see, it just evens out your skin tone. It doesn't, you know, provide major coverage, but just enough. So it's just very skin-like and beautiful. Okay, and for concealer, this is what I've been doing. Actually, one of you had mentioned that Rock had this product. It's like a vitamin C balm. So I looked into it and it's like $26. So I happened to be on Amazon one day and I did find something I think kind of similar. And it's called Vidac Balm, and it's a vitamin C balm, but it's a little bigger than the Rock one. But I've been using it and I really like it, you guys. So I just place a little bit of this balm under my eyes, and I've just been really liking how my concealer works with this. So, and there is no scent because, you know, I was looking on the reviews on Amazon and everybody was saying something about the scent, but I don't smell anything. I don't know, you guys. People on the internet can be very strange. Okay, so then I have been using this. I've been loving this Wet n Wild Incognito, and I believe I got mine in the shade light beige, I believe, you guys. And for the price, you cannot beat it. So I just been putting a little bit like usual here, and a little bit through the T-zone. Ever since I've done that video, you guys, I really do like putting just a little extra through the T-zone just to brighten that area up. And now I'm just going to take my concealer brush, and I start everywhere with this concealer, you know, everywhere else but the under eye. I just let that sit and fester for a minute. So yeah, you guys, my life has been kind of actually boring. I've just been spending a lot of time filming and looking forward to going to Arizona. And I don't even know if I really touched base on how much fun I had at my sister's. We had such a blast. And like I said, it was such a bonding experience for her and I because, you know, I don't know, you know, your life gets busy and we just weren't talking like we used to. And now that I've gone down there, we talk all the time. She's done some updates on her little place, and it looks so beautiful. They're doing such a beautiful job. Her alligators are back, you guys. And I don't know if I mentioned that when I was down there. She had like these alligators stalking her place, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I think they're after me for a snack because as soon as I left, they kind of went away. But then they came back, you guys, and she has this one that was absolutely huge. I'll place a picture right here, just walking around all outside. I mean, if a little dog or a kid was walking around, that thing could have gotten it. I mean, that's huge, if you ask me. I mean, that is just walking around her little community. And oh my gosh, if I would have seen that while I was there, I would have freaked out. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, how nice that just sits under the eyes. There's a little glow, and I think that's coming from this balm. So, I just been loving that little balm. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to use this one by e.l.f. It's the Luminous Putty Bronzer. I have fallen in love with this, you guys. I brought it back out. It was for, I think it was just a TikTok, and I just absolutely love it. I don't know why I put this back in in a drawer and never brought it out. I think it was, I don't know, you guys. I really have no reason. See, that's the thing. You put things in drawers, totally forget about it. And, you know, it's like a little treasure sitting in your drawer, screaming to be used. So, yeah, as you can see, it is absolutely gorgeous. I think Kane's going on a rampage up there. The mailman must be here. But as you can see, it just blends in so easy, just melts into the skin. I mean, come on, you guys. It is absolutely stunning. It is such a beautiful bronzer. And from what I can remember when I first reviewed this, is I felt like it wasn't pigmented enough. You know, like I felt like I had to use a lot of product. And maybe it was just that first layer because clearly it is pigmented enough. So yeah, I have been loving this. I love this way better than the matte one, you know, because it does add like a glow. It's not, you know, super matte on the skin. So can't say enough about that one. And the only new product that I have today is this by Moira, and it's their Love Heat Cream Blush, and it's in the shade I Miss You. Oh my goodness, you guys. So anyway, this is what it looks like. It's beautiful packaging. Reminds me of the Tower 28 and a few other. A lot of people are using this clear packaging, which I actually really love. And this is the shade here. That is super pretty, you guys. I've been seeing a lot of this pink out, and it must be like a, you know, hot shade. So that's why I grabbed it. Okay, that's going to be way too much. So I'm just going to press a little bit on the back of my hand. And let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is super pigmented. You do not need a lot, but it is absolutely stunning. Ooh, I love that shade. And the formula seems to be really nice as well. As you can see, it's blending in super fast. Oh my goodness, you guys. I placed way too much. So I'm just going to try to really press this into the skin. Yeah, you guys, I'm just going to take my sponge and calm it down just a little bit because it is super pretty. I'm just going to place a little bit through here just to even things out a little bit. Ooh, super beautiful, but very, very pigmented. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, and to set the face, I am going to be using this. I totally forgot I had it. It's by Sheglam, and it's their Insta Ready, which I absolutely love because the top part here is to set your under eyes, and it's like a pressed powder. And then under here is a loose powder. So let's see if I still love it like I used to. And what I'm going to do is just take my sponge that's damp. I've been loving doing that. So I'm just going to place a little bit and see if I have any creasing, which very minimum, you guys. That's why I absolutely love that concealer. And even using like that hydrating product under there, you would think it would crease, but it really doesn't. Ooh, that is super pretty. As you can see how they just smoothed that down. So yeah, you guys, there's absolutely zero creasing using all that. So the reason why I've been loving using like a very, very slightly damp sponge, you guys, I mean, I literally, you know, wring it out in a towel several times. So it's barely damp. But, you know, the reason why I love doing that is I feel like it adds, you know, just a little bit of moisture to my skin. And I'm not going in with, you know, tons of dry product. So as you can see what that did, and I'm actually going to use a little bit more and place this around the T-zone as well. Okay, so let's go into the powder part. Now, this is super, super finely milled. Oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, that's what happened. It is so finely milled that you have to be very careful. Otherwise, it will go all over the place. Okay, so I just got a very little in the cap. And I'm going to really press that into the bristles. Tap it off just slightly. Just go around and set the whole face. And from what I can remember, it really didn't alter my makeup. So, yeah, you guys, that is a really nice powder. I'm actually going to pick up a little bit more and really just set this. Okay, so now that I set that, it did alter that blush just slightly. So I'm just picking up whatever's on the back of my hand. I'm just going to go over this powder and see if you can use that over powder products, which it looks like you definitely can. Okay, so let's go back into this palette, and I'm going to grab that really deep shade on a super pointy brush, and I'm going to connect that to that little wing that I created here. Yeah, you guys. So I am super excited to go to Arizona. I haven't been to Arizona in years, and definitely not the area where the kids are moving into. I think we flew into Phoenix because they're around the Phoenix area, Scottsdale, and I flew into Phoenix, but then we went over to the Grand Canyon. And you're talking years ago. I think Kurt was just like, I don't know, maybe 13, 14 years old. So it's been a long, long time. No, I'm lying. Kurt was a senior because now I'm remembering because we actually had some senior pictures taken there. So it was like his 11th or 12th grade year. So you're talking a long time though, because he's 30 now. So yeah, I haven't been to Arizona in years. So I'm, looking forward to that and to be able to see what the kids are going to be seeing every day, at least if they say, oh, we went here, I'll have an idea of what it looks like. So, and what they did, you guys, is actually they're going to be renting an apartment for about a year just to see, I think they were seeing where they ended up with, where Kurt landed a job, which is actually very smart, than to purchase a house and then have to sell it in, a year. So the place they got is super, super cute. And I cannot wait to go see that. They have 2 pools. So I'm definitely going to be filming, a lot when I'm down there, but I don't want it to consume my visit either. So, I'm going to be very strategic how I film down there. And yeah, but I have to be able to share it with you guys as well. So, you guys, I'll just be very careful not to compromise my visit with them because it's going to be very, very short this time. We're going down. Her and I will be there Thursday and I come home Monday. So it's not going to be a very long visit. But then we're going back in August and that's going to be for a full week. So I'm so looking, forward to that. I cannot wait for that, vacation. Okay, for mascara, you guys, I think I'm going to use my e.l.f. and this is the Lash and Roll. And this is supposed to be like a dupe for the Benefit. And I think I did try that out in another video and it was a pretty close dupe. So I just want to refresh my memory because honestly, I think that was the last time I used this mascara. So what I think I'm going to do, you guys, is place a little bit more on this wand here, which looks like this. It's curved. And I'm going to use my handy dandy little tool here that I absolutely love. I use this more often than you think. I just don't bring it out on the channel a lot. But when I'm getting ready for work, this baby is always coming out. Otherwise, I make such a mess because I'm always in a hurry. And this really just saves the day. Oh my goodness, you guys, I can't talk lately. And look at that. That would all have been on my lid here. Okay, so this is what the mascara looks like with just a few strokes. It is a really nice mascara. And from what I can remember, it didn't flake or smear or smudge and lasted pretty good throughout the day. Okay, so that's 2 coats of mascara. It really did create some volume and length. So super happy I brought this back out. And then to set my face, you guys, I'm going to use my oldie but goodie Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. You guys know my obsession on this setting spray. Okay, and today I'm going to use a highlighter. I'm going to use the one by Sheglam, and it's in the shade Hibiscus. And I think, you guys, this is too deep for me, so we will see. But I think that's why it's been sitting in a drawer, and it looks like that. But maybe now that I do have a little bit of color, I'm actually going to use my sponge. And let's just see, you guys, what this looks like. Okay, is it even on my sponge? I'm not getting much of a payoff here. Let's just see, you guys. It's just very subtle. Let me just go in directly with this and just see if it makes a difference. I'm just going to place a very little and still take my sponge and just spread it around. Oh no, it's there, you guys. Yeah, if you go in directly, you are definitely going to see it. Now, the only thing is, I almost like it better the first way I did it, even though it was subtle. This is kind of going to accentuate my texture and fine lines. So what I think I'm actually going to do is go back in with my powder or blush brush and just go over that and just kind of calm that down. But it is super pretty. Unfortunately, I'm just not a highlighter girl. I just feel like it accentuates my fine lines and wrinkles. Okay, you guys, the final thing is the lips, and I think I'm going to use one of my favorite lip liners, and it's by the Simply Ageless CoverGirl, and it's in Elegant Nude. So what I love about it is the pencil itself. It's almost like that curve, but it makes it so easy to line the lips. And you guys, this is almost out, believe it or not. That's how much I use this. Yeah, it's just very easy. It's almost like applying a lipstick because of that shape of the pencil. Okay, and for lipstick, I picked this one here. It's by Milani, and it's in the shade Lingerie. And this is what that looks like. And I honestly don't even know what line this falls under, but it's super creamy. It's definitely not like their fetish lipsticks, but these are super nice. They're super creamy, and I love the shine that they have, and they're super comfortable. Okay, so this is today's final look, and I'm super happy with the products I brought out. And a few of them I need to bring out more often. One being this Pixie Spray. This was super hydrating on my skin, and it seems to work really well with my makeup. The second one being this Duo Powder by Sheglam. This is such a nice powder. I forgot how nice it is, especially the one that goes under the eye. The eyeshadow palette, you guys, is absolutely beautiful, and I love this. I forgot how beautiful this does look on the skin, very natural like, and I will let you guys know how long it lasted, because of that I forgot how long it lasts on the skin, but on application. And it's been on my skin for at least an hour now, and it still looks really nice. I knew, and I love this Incognito concealer, and it's less than $5, and it is amazing. I love this new blush color by Moira. It is super pretty. It can be pretty pigmented. You guys seen that? So, I mean, she can build up pretty bright if you want it to be. And the only two things that really didn't work for me today was the e.l.f. Oil Control Pore Minimizing Serum. And honestly, I think I used it the wrong way. I think this is supposed to be used as a skincare product and not as a pore minimizer the way I did. But it seems to be working well at keeping my oils at bay. So that is a good thing. It just didn't play well with my foundations. But you guys, honestly, I think I used this the wrong way. And the other one is this highlighter by Sheglam. I just feel like it was too dark for my skin tone. And I felt like once I applied it over my blush, it just kind of muted it. So it's okay, you guys. But the other thing I forgot to mention that I do like is this lipstick. It is absolutely beautiful. I love that there's a shine. It feels super comfortable on the lips. I'm super glad I brought this out, and I might look into more colors of this line because I really do like this lipstick. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, if you please hit that like button, and also if you could put a little heart emoji in the comment section, I would truly appreciate it. I can't wait to see you guys again. I love you so much, and until next time.